and we're underway as they head down into turn number 1.
Cordero O'Hara side by side for the lead field. Tight, able to stretch itself out along the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Got a battle for third heating up. Ed Gould and Sam Lincoln stuck like glue.
Josh O'Hara will lead lap number 1 with Jared Cordero still up on the outside as they hit turns 1 and 2. Wheel to wheel off at turn number 2 they come. The 6 of Ed Gould, Sam Lincoln to the 34, the 03 of Mike Henriques all in tow. The 5 of Nick Brightman right there as well. The 41 of Danny Massa, the 15 of Scott Cestodio, all in the pack as they come off at 2.
Into 3 and 4 they go, and O'Hara able to set the pace. He is met by Ed Gould and Jared Cordero, who find themselves side by side for second. Gould overtakes it, looking for his first pure stock win, as O'Hara leading the pack down the back straightaway.
Down the backstretch, Gould up in the number 2 spot. The 03 and the 20 battling side by side. Henriques on the inside. Cordero up top. Gould slides up, but not enough to give Henriques the bottom lane. Drops to the bottom. He goes, looks for the lead. They make a little bit of contact out into 1.
Into the backstretch they go, and O'Hara choosing the outside lane. Now cuts it back to the inside in a 4. And Gould got a good run up there, side by side for the lead, with Mike Henriques knocking on the door.
O'Hara up top. Gould down on the inside. Henriques right there in third, slides up underneath. It's a 3-car fight down into 3 and 4. Gould has the advantage. Slides up gas a little bit. Henriques takes a look out of the inside. Gets a run down low. No. Gould shuts the door down into 1.
Into 2 they go, and Gould able to pull out a car length advantage ahead of Mike Henriques, who shuts it quickly. Massa and O'Hara side by side for third, heading into turn number 4, but watch out for Scott Cestodio, who takes a look to the inside.
Cestodio right behind Danny Massa in that battle for third. Make that 4th. Down low as O'Hara starts the backslide on the top side. The 5 of Brightman right there to fill the hole down on the inside. The 34 of Lincoln in tow as well down bottom. Up front, Gould and Henriques put about a 3-car length cushion between the battle for third. Massa has a spot. Scott Cestodio all over the back bumper. Here comes Brightman up into the top 5.
Henriques still chasing Gould near the top of the field. Takes a look to the inside. Got a little loose off at turn number 4. Gould leading another lap as Cestodio and Massa fight wheel to wheel for third, heading into turn number 3.
Cestodio got a run on the inside off of 2. Meanwhile, up front, here comes Mike Henriques down low. Edges out ahead of Gould. He'll take the lead on lap number 10. Sets his sights on the top of the leaderboard and pulls off of 4 at the top of the field. Gould back to second. Cestodio third. Brightman down to the inside of Massa for 4th as they hit 1, 3, and 4.
Henriques still setting the pace into turn number 1 with Brightman and Massa battling for that 4th spot. Brightman able to take away deeper in the field. The battle for 8th heating up between Greg Perry and Josh O'Hara. Perry half a car length ahead into turn number 3.
Perry takes a spot away and has Ethan Souza on his tail. Courtemanche right there as well as they head down the front stretch. Up front, battle for second as the 26 gets caught down to the infield. That is Harold Holdsworth as he keeps that car rolling. Field thunders off of turn number 4. Henriques up front. Gould sits second with a push from behind. Scott Cestodio knocking on the back door, trying to put the 15 up into second, down into 3. Problems for the 95. Some smoke coming out from the AA Concrete Finishes machine. Alice Benoit comes to a stop in the middle of turns 3 and 4. That's going to bring out the first caution. 1 lap shy of halfway. Massa top 5. Lincoln is 6th. Cordero 7th. Perry 8th. Ouellette 9th. And Souza rounds out the top 10. Looking for the green off of turn number 4. Nice and even up on the throttle. Here they come back underway. And it is Henriques getting a half a car length jolt down into 1.
Gould able to catch up with him, make it side by side for the lead with Cestodio hunting down Mike Henriques in the 03 into turn number 4. Not enough room for Cestodio as to back off the throttle. Finds himself side by side with Gould. That's the battle for second. Massa got a little slideways, touches the 5. They both save and we stay green.
3 wide, deep in the pack. You got Perry on the inside. Lincoln up top. Cordero in the middle as they hit 3 and 4. Off of 4 they come. Perry's got the advantage there. Up front, Scott Cestodio has worked himself up into second as we've got the 18 going around a flat left rear tire, puts the Paul Davis machine around, and we are slowed up just at the halfway point. Ed Gould, Danny Massa, Nick Brightman, your top 5. Looking for the green. Here comes Mike Marcoux back out of the pit area. The field comes off the corner. Nice even start. Green flag is out. They head down into turn number 1. Henriques and Cestodio drag race off of turn number 2 down into 3.
Into 3 and 4 they go, and Cestodio, look at the run on the outside, makes it even Steven with Henriques. It's a dead heat at the stripe with Ed Gould sitting in third. Brightman and Massa trying to make it 3 wide. Brightman has to back off the throttle, but Scott Cestodio half a car length out ahead of the 03 of Henriques.
Henriques throws it in hard, slides up just a little bit. Cestodio able to use the outside lane to hit and keep that momentum going, while Henriques works that bottom lane, gets the edge off at 2. They roll down it to 3. Henriques with the advantage. No, now it's Cestodio down through the corners. 18 laps up on the board. Down at the stripe. This time it's Henriques at the top of the leaderboard.
Into 1 and 2 they go, and Cestodio not going away. Still right next to Henriques. With Ed Gould in third, the battle for 4th also heating up. Brightman and Massa find themselves side by side. Off of 4 they come. Cestodio gathers it back in, but Henriques takes advantage of that, retakes the lead.
Henriques up front. Cestodio settles back into his back bumper as Gould gets a little crossed up off at 2. Here comes Brightman up into third. Gould back to 4th. 20 laps complete. 10 to go this time at the stripe. And the battle right now is for 5th. The 41 of Massa up on the outside. The 34 of Sam Lincoln down low as they hit turn number 3 as they are all over the 6 of Ed Gould.
Cadera and Perry making contact with Cestodio still chasing. Mike Henriques in turn 2 they go, all over the back bumper. Into 3 and 4 they go. Henriques still not giving Cestodio anything on the inside.
A little smoke coming from Josh O'Hara's number 83 deep in the field as your leaders play tag at the top. Cestodio takes a peek down low. Henriques counters, shuts the door. A tag on the back bumper. Cestodio tries it again off of 4. Down to the bottom he goes. Henriques up on the outside. Shuts the door down to 1. Contact. Henriques gets sideways. What a save. Cestodio gives him the shot to collect it, letting him know that, yeah, this is hard racing, but I'm not taking you out. Here he comes off of 4.
Henriques able to gather it back in, sets the pace with Nick Brightman finding himself now in third. The battle for 15 up. Massa screaming down the back.
Brother for Cestodio, flat right front tire as he bounces off the wall slightly, trying to limp that car back. There's a caution flag with 6 laps to go. Scott Cestodio came off at turn number 2. It looked like the right front tire went down on the Helger South Coast Power Equipment number 15. Slides it up slightly off the wall, and he tries to limp it back into the pit area. Nice and even pace. Cestodio back out of the pits. There's a green flag. We're back underway. And Henriques and Brightman race down into turn number 1, side by side at the top, down the back straightaway.
Into 3 and 4 they go, and Brightman with a 3/4 car length advantage on Brightman for the moment. Brightman able to make it side by side with Henriques. 5 laps to go, with Lincoln and Gould also heating up for third.
Brightman settles into the number 2 spot as they come off of turn number 2. Lincoln working that outside lane, trying to get up on the podium with Gould sitting 4th on the inside lane. They come off the corner, and they are dead even at the stripe. Danny Massa and Timmy Ouellette side by side right behind them. Ethan Souza and Greg Perry wheel to wheel right behind them. 6. Make it 27 up on the board. 3 laps to go. And Mike Henriques in control by 3 lengths over Brightman, with Gould and Lincoln swapping that 3rd spot back and forth.
Henriques setting the pace, twin sticks in the air. 2 laps to go with Lincoln overtaking that 3rd spot from Ed Gould. They battle door handle into turn number 2, but it is Mike Henriques and Nick Brightman starting to pull away from the rest of the field into turn 3 and 4.
Off of 4 they come. White flag is out one more time around. 4, the blue 03 of Mike Henriques. Nick Brightman running second, but keep your eyes on the battle for third as Jared Cadera goes around through turns 1 and 2. Checkered flag in the air. Mike Henriques will pick up his first win of the season. Brightman in for second. Lincoln will edge out Gould for third, with the 67 of Ouellette rounding out the top 5.